Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, just outside Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. We are anxiously awaiting a battle as this fan base is ready to show everyone worldwide what FIU football is all about. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 16th ranked. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. Bulls his way forward. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on...
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Pressure coming. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Ball is free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He started scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and them creating the fumble. Awesome job.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Steps away to find some room. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Give to the running back. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver shows motion. The jet sweep pass. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He makes the connection, and he'll be brought down. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
It's complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Pocket starts to collapse. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to make magic on the scramble. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. That's caught. It's Harris. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's going to break the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Quarterback moving. On the move, he fires. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is
the expressway is wide open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
when you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out fast. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the give off the left side. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's Russell. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got his man on the right. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Knight. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Forced out of the pocket. Lets it fly. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just
off he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent... Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They're going to keep this drive going. You'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team...
The offense lining up for a first down play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes his connection. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Pass interference. Offense.
So instead of having a first down, they'll back it up. The offensive pass interference that defenses everywhere wish would be called more often. Coming out, going to throw it over the top of the D. And he reels it in inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'll throw it on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the grab.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. He's going to take off. He wants a big play here late. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really... Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Coyotes taking on a squad hoping to prevent another. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. The give out of the gun. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, how did you make that move? Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in...
And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, trying to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Floating away. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dukes.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. It has been said that the other team's now this offense is back on the field.
Cobra. 691, Gators far.
Wants to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on.
He's looking deep. And he's got it inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to scramble. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Dukes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. Grab behind the line. It's Russell. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He wants to throw it again. Lets it go to the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And this is obviously not a great...
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone. Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the right. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Steps away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinct.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. A shot toward the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here after the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. He's going up top. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And it's been a long... Here comes this offense. He'll keep it himself. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Dukes look to do some damage in the red zone. On the run, still looking. He'll get rid of it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they? Touchdown, James Madison! Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They got a chance to get some breathing room. It's 2nd and 4 from the 15. They'll run it from the gun. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him for the sack. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Buying some time. Fires on the move. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He's right on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And that is a
First down here for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires downfield. Got a wide open receiver. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Running back goes in motion. Going up top on first down. He makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Feeling some heat. Using his legs to buy some time. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Coming after him. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat?
Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. At the 20, he's got space. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the ball.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense going all in to stop the run. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Old Dominion. First down here for the offense. Here's the handoff. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
All alone, he's got it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Harris. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Trying to pound it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Dukes are flying down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He rifles one deep to the left. Fires and picked off.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got out of trouble and throws. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real...
A 1st down for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to buy time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Dukes will hustle to the line.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Trying to get to him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Tell you what, I don't know if he...
Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, looking at second down. They're bringing heat. Using his feet to buy time. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he will roll in. Offense getting set for first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Dances away to buy time. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to fire deep. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll go to the air. Quarterback adapting. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint. But there's a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Got a man, it's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Offense set on first down. Quarterback checking off. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Then the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they...
Final play of the quarter coming. Comes out throwing on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he's got it at the 30. And he's running in the open. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback extends the play. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback checking the play. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He's going to run it. As they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down. He gets down. The Dukes with the 1st and 10. Easy. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got...
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Dukes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is...
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. On the run, fires downfield.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Going for it all. Makes the grab on the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Feeling some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Coming after him. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, James Madison. They move on top here in the fourth.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him, he does the rest, catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Trying to find his man on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. They take the lead here in overtime.
Man, you talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, and David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score a touchdown, put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football game.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He's looking for an open man on second down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They're already in position for a potential game-winning field goal here on 1st and goal in overtime. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there. But it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening. But we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.